Hey ladies, so I just wanted to create a supplemental video for the free group on marketing mini sessions for family photographers with Stacy Potter Photography, Sweet Bright being on Instagram, because so many of you in the group are talking about styling guides and pricing guides. So first of all, never say pricing guide. It's always investment guide because words matter, right? We talked about the psychology behind words, and investment guide is just a little bit more high end. And when you're creating yours, you want to just infuse your branding into it so that when they're inside that style guide, they're having the experience that will mimic the experience it's going to be like having the photo shoot with you. It's going to be just a wonderful thing that mom looks forward to sitting down and flipping through your style guide or your welcome guide, or, even your investment guide should look welcoming and inviting and like something that they're looking forward to looking at because, they don't know about all these different products that are offered, print products. And when you put it together in a, aesthetically beautiful way with your photography and especially infused with your branding, like that's so important. Everything that you write should have your voice times 1,000. So you might think you're overdoing it, but bring out your personality as much as possible. Like in your about me, just go crazy, be weird, be silly, if that's you, otherwise be elegant and classic if that's what your branding is. So just make sure with every, guide that you make and every template type of thing that you're going to do, because you can buy these templates on Etsy. I provide templates to all my one-on-one students and my group students, like not the free group students, but just the regular group students. And, I walk them through like every single part of it. So creating an investment guide, excuse me, is more than just figuring out prices. There's a lot of psychology around it, and I actually spend a lot of time with my students just on pricing, because when you get this right, you can get your business to a six-figure income, within a year. You can. It's totally possible, and it's not dependent on how good of a photographer you are. You do have to be a certain amount of good and consistent. You have to be able to shoot in any type of light and be comfortable in all kinds of situations. But you don't have to be like the best photographer in the world. So if you're a perfectionist like me, just keep that in mind. Your portrait photography business is about business, and your photography, whatever you're doing to work on your photography, like a photo a day project or, doing a workshop or something like that, where you're challenging your skills, that's different than focusing on your portrait photography business. And a lot of new photographers don't get that. They think that the better they are at the photography, the more they can charge. And no, the better you are at business, the more you can charge. So your photography doesn't need to get better, all of you. I'm talking to everybody, not everybody in the group. Like Leah, your branding is amazing, but a lot of people in the group, I would love to just sit down with you and say, like, I've seen so much of your personality coming out in your photography. Like, let's figure out how to infuse that into everything that you do with your business so that your clients can feel who you are and the magic you're going to create with their family at their photo shoot, like all of that you want to bring alive with the investment guide, with the welcome guide. Okay, so we're focusing on business when we're creating the investment guide and the styling guide. I wish I could go so deep into this, but I spend a lot of time with my students on creating a beautiful, like 20-page welcome and styling guide that has all their policies in it. It has their investment guide in it. It has suggestions on what to wear. It has inspiration. It has inspiration for props to bring. And then, it has a section on like telling mom what to expect. And, there's just so much to it. And there's so much that you can do with your welcome guide that sets the stage for the whole experience so that this is a client that comes back to you year after year. Because let's say they've done a mini session before with a shoot and burn photographer. No, they didn't get a styling guide like this. this is amazing. Like, they didn't get someone that helped them figure out what to wear or what to bring as far as like props or, you know. So you are going to give them that experience, because you do realize that mini sessions aren't about just funneling in as many people as you can and giving them less service. People might think that, like clients might think, oh, I'm going to buy a mini session, so, you know, I'll get less service, but I'll pay a lot less. You don't want to be like that. You want to give them as great of service and attention as you do your full clients. And that's because you want them to come back and back over and over again. You're pulling them into your world. So let's keep them there. And you do that with, you know, a lot of ways. One of the ways is the welcome guide. And then for your investment guide, I mean, I have my students do like a 30-page workbook first with calculations to figure out the a la carte pricing. There's a lot of psychology around how to create your packaging. So packaging, I hope you guys are still with me. I'm just like giving you tons of information all in a short period of time. But packaging, or sorry, when you're creating your packages, you know, you want to have 3 or 4 packages, and you don't want the top package to be the one you want people to buy. You want like the middle package to be the one that people buy. So make the middle package the dream package, the package you want to sell, and then make the top package like the package that you would be happy selling once a year. You know, it has a lot of great things in it, but it's really expensive. And then the lowest package should not have a very good value, right? So it pushes people towards the middle. So there's a lot of psychology like that behind pricing. It's more than just looking at other photographers, what are they doing? Because I look at other photographers' pricing all the time, and it seems like 90% have it wrong. And when I say wrong, I mean, obviously no one's wrong. And I know that some types of pricing work better for some people. But overall, as a family photographer, you are going to make money. The only way you're going to get to 6 figures is if you have a session fee and then you sell prints and products and digital images after the photo shoot. It's just how you get to 6 figures. So, and I teach all my students that. It's like a 3-month program. The group program is only 3 months, and the one-on-one program is only 3 months. And they're both amazing. Like, anyway, I'm not going to go into it here, but if you feel like you just need that extra help and you just want someone to hold your hand every day and tell you what to do, I'm really good at that. You can ask Kat, who posted her beautiful style and welcome guide. She was one of my one-on-one students last year. So take a look at hers for inspiration, and start thinking about how to not only create a style guide, but create a client experience, okay, from beginning to end. And your style and welcome guide and your investment guide is only going to reflect that overall experience. And then in all, your mini session marketing is going to be infused with your branding and your personality times 1,000, and your style guide is going to be infused with that, and your client experience. So nothing should feel different. No part of the process should feel different from any other part of the process, right? They should know from your marketing what the feeling of the photo shoot is going to be like. And then you should make sure that feeling happens by preparing them very well, right? Helping them prepare as much as you can with your style guide, or by having a VIP site, or a client closet, or going shopping with them, or just texting, being available to text with them and see pictures, or, you know, tell them to pack their whole entire closet if they're scared, and you can help them pick out before the shoot. You know, I really work with every mom on an individual basis to make sure that her experience, not just her photos are what she wants, but the whole experience is what she's dreaming of. And she's not going to be dreaming of something totally different than I provide, right? Because I've shown her through my marketing exactly what I provide. So me and my clients are very aligned with our visions, and we have a lot of fun creating Pinterest boards together. And it's not work to me. It's fun. And I like my clients, and I'd love to sit down and have a glass of wine with them and, you know, go online shopping by the fire pit in the backyard. Like, I've done that before. So just know that once you nail the business basics, you're only going to get those awesome clients, the ones that you really want, just like that. And it's just about learning this step by step, you know, just basics, branding, pricing, client experience, just business 101 type of things. So, and you know, a lot of this mini session class is kind of a microcosm for what I teach in my 3-month program. So you're kind of getting, you know, a lot of insight into what you would do in a 3-month program with me. But it would be like way deeper, right? We would actually be doing this stuff. And I'd be giving you the tools and the templates and the, you know, just the day by day being available for you. When you don't know what the hell you're doing, that's priceless, right? Okay. I always have a business coach myself. And that is why I do so well. Okay, so I think that's all I wanted to say. I think you guys are all doing really well. I didn't mean to say anybody sucks at branding. I just mean you got to do whatever you're doing right now times 1,000, because people really have to feel who you are and what this experience is going to be like to be motivated to book. So there's lots of levels we're bringing people in on, right? So we're bringing them in on the price, the incentive. The incentive could be the price or the prints, or, you know, having the, like a hairstylist or makeup artist there. So we're pulling them in on that level. We're pulling them in on an emotional level, and we do that with our branding. Okay. And then it's a big cycle in the end, because the better you prepare these current clients, the more content that you have that reflects, you know, whatever your style is and whatever you want it to be. And the next time you prepare your clients even better, and then your photos are even better, and you attract even more clients like that. And then it just becomes a big loop. And it really just takes 1 year to get a good client base for a portrait photography business. And then after that, it's just about building on top of that base. But if you're a shoot and burn photographer, if you're charging too little, you're not going to have those repeat clients that are super devoted to you. Like I am shooting seniors now. Like I don't shoot seniors. I totally tell my students, niche down as much as you can. But I will shoot seniors now only because my newborns that I was shooting 17 years ago, I guess, or, you know, like, yeah, when I started shooting, they're now getting to be seniors. So I'm doing senior shoots. So that's just really exciting to me. And I want that for you guys, to have that kind of relationship with your clients over, you know, 15 years or however long it's been. Yeah. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions inside the group. Hope this was helpful, guys. And then I'm going to put out, the next one is going to be on just some other marketing avenues like newsletter, collaborations, and some other clever marketing, like specific things that you can do that will help you market your mini sessions. And then we'll probably do a question Q&A. Okay, if you're not in the group already, DM me at Sweet Bright Being. We're keeping enrollment open because of the weather, and who knows when people are going to be listening to these. So, all right, see you guys soon.